several Israeli Air Force F-16 fighter pilots could be seen striding purposefully toward their jets on the military airbase apron. With determined steps and focused expressions, they were fully geared up, donning olive-green flight suits, tactical vests, and modern flight helmets equipped with integrated communication systems. This mission was far from routine. Earlier that morning, the pilots had received a concise yet urgent briefing. They were assigned to escort a U.S. Air Force strategic bomber, the B-52 Stratofortress, through a sector of regional airspace known for its strategic sensitivity and recurring tensions. This was not a drill. It was an operational flight carrying a weight of both military and political significance, and the gravity of the assignment was evident in every pilot's demeanor. On the tarmac, maintenance crews and ground personnel were already hard at work, conducting thorough inspections on each F-16 set to take part in the operation. Every detail of the aircraft, down to the hydraulic lines, brake systems, and landing gear, was checked with precision. These jets, though battle-proven, still demanded meticulous attention before each mission. Technicians moved swiftly and silently, exchanging only hand signals or short radio commands, reflecting their high level of training and familiarity with the operational tempo required for time-sensitive sorties. Under the sleek, narrow wings of the F-16's armament, specialists conducted final checks on the jet's weapon systems. Air-to-air missiles, including AIM-120 AMRAAMs and AIM-9X Sidewinders, were mounted and locked beneath the wings. Each warhead was verified for system integrity and data link functionality. While the mission was strictly an escort, every pilot needed to be fully combat-ready. Any hostile incursion or unpredictable aerial threat during the flight could quickly escalate, and the Israeli jets had to be prepared to respond instantly and decisively. Meanwhile, avionics personnel were busy under the fuselage, opening access panels and plugging diagnostic devices into the onboard systems. They ran tests on radar arrays, navigation modules, targeting processors, and encrypted communications. Inside the cockpits, multi-function displays were already lit up, showing topographic overlays, weapons status, and digital flight paths. As the pilots climbed into their jets, they quickly performed startup procedures, reviewing digital and manual checklists before initiating comms with the Mission Control Center and ground guidance teams. The powerful roar of F-16 engines began to fill the air as each jet came to life, with exhaust nozzles glowing and turbine noise shaking the runway. Throttles were gradually pushed forward, and the jets rolled out of their parking bays toward the taxiway. Ground crew personnel waved lighted batons, giving final visual cues as the aircraft proceeded one by one toward the main runway. The lineup of fighters moved like clockwork, a demonstration of readiness and tactical discipline in motion, as if rehearsed 100 times for this very moment. One after another, the F-16s thundered down the runway. The lead aircraft accelerated rapidly before lifting off the ground, followed closely by the rest of the formation. Within moments, the sky above the airbase echoed with jet noise, white vapor trails stretching behind each fighter as they climbed. Takeoff was performed in sequence, maintaining safe spacing yet keeping tight timing, allowing the formation to assemble efficiently once airborne. Once at cruising altitude, the pilots began forming up in combat escort formation. Each jet maneuvered into position in accordance with mission parameters, ensuring coverage of all quadrants around the upcoming arrival of the strategic bomber. The lead pilot issued updated positioning data, while all aircraft maintained a constant radio link to both local control and Allied aerial assets. Eyes on radar, sensors active, the F-16 scanned for unidentified aerial contacts or anomalies, every system on high alert. Soon, the unmistakable silhouette of a B-52 Stratofortress appeared on radar screens, followed by visual confirmation. The massive 8-engine bomber approached from the western sector, flying a steady course across the region. The Israeli F-16s smoothly adjusted their spacing and formed up on both flanks of the bomber, maintaining an escort pattern that allowed for protection, coordination, and visual contact. Though the B-52 carried no live ordnance on this leg of its mission, its presence was a deliberate signal of long-range capability and strategic resolve by the U.S. The F-16s maintained a protective bubble around the bomber as the joint flight progressed. Each Israeli pilot focused on a designated segment of airspace, scanning for threats while maintaining communications with the bomber crew. Updates on weather, radar returns, and surrounding air traffic were shared constantly, ensuring a smooth transit. The mission wasn't just about deterrence, it demonstrated seamless interoperability. Air superiority coordination, and shared defense goals between two highly capable air forces.